Because I'd always been living in and around the business, I sort of guess I'd always had an inkling I might end up down here. I was never forced into it, which is a good thing. My father never said, well, it's family business, you're the next one, you know, you're going to have to do it, which was good. But I got to a point towards the end of my schooling when I was coming down here and doing some work for pocket money, and I just felt that I could probably do this. Suit ready for you to try on, and we're going to do the fitting. Probably take me about half an hour to do this, so you're okay for time?
No problem.
Good. So once I decided I wanted to do it, then the pressure was on a bit. It also sort of went hand in hand with the idea that if you're going to learn to be a tailor, well, you're going to be a tailor in the family business. At the time when I started, there was 3 of us here, my father and my grandfather and myself, so you've got 3 generations of us, which was pretty unique and pretty cool. But there was a bit of pressure for me to come down here. Not massive. It wasn't, sort of really applied with a big, come on, boy, get going, get down here and do it. But yeah, I felt this is where I was going to have to be. So yeah, here I am, still. So I went off and did 3 years at London College of Fashion. But having lived all my life in Wandsworth, sort of getting into college was a big sort of eye-opener. There was lots of diversity, different ethnic backgrounds. Everybody was young because you're all sort of the same age, it's just cool. Lots of different ideas. I was based over in Old Street, but they also had another part of the college which was based in Oxford Circus. And at Oxford Circus you had design and beauty therapy, modelling. So all the good-looking women were over at Oxford Circus. I remember on one occasion there was a friend of mine, we'd got passes to a nightclub, and we walked out of Oxford Circus annex with, it was around about a dozen of these models, all made up, looking stunning. And we walked down Oxford Street, just him, me and half a dozen models on our arms, and everybody just stopped. And we walked into this nightclub and just finished the place. It was just great, just really good for your ego. It was all good, yeah. Gives me a shiver thinking about it now. Good fun. 5 generations is a good innings. I would have loved there to have been a number 6. But when it came to my children's career, I sort of decided that I would never force them to do this. If they showed any interest in this, I would have encouraged them and said, yep, come on, you can do it if you want to, and I'm happy with that. But it never happened. So I'm the last one. Main thing is they're happy. They've got their own lives, and I would want them to pursue their own lives and not feel I'd controlled them and forced them to take a route they weren't comfortable with. My old man was very happy, I tell you now. He got to retire and say, well, there you go, it still carries on, my legacy continues. So it'll be a sad day when I shut this place for the last time. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it.
Click the videos to watch more Londoners, and don't forget to subscribe.